Thanks for staying with us. Just into our newsroom in the past half hour, Sun Prairie police confirmed they found 2 people dead in a home in Sun Prairie last night.
Our investigation has determined that a 37-year-old female and a 35-year-old male were found with gunshot wounds. Evidence gathered at this time indicates that the wounds to the male were self-inflicted.
Sun Prairie police have not released the names of those individuals yet. They were called to South Legacy Way. This is about 5:45 last night for a welfare check, but it then turned into a death investigation that stretched well into the night. Police are still interviewing people to find out exactly what happened. They say, though, that there is no threat to the public.
A developing story in Madison as one person is injured after a suspected road rage incident on the Beltline. Officers say it happened at 12:30 this afternoon on the Beltline near Whitney Way. Police say people were in the vehicle as it was hit by gunfire. The passengers suffered minor injuries. That incident led to major backups on the Beltline as officers searched for evidence. There is no word if police have anyone in custody, and anyone who saw the incident is asked to call Madison police. There was also a large police presence at the Speedway gas station at Raymond and Verona Roads just about a half an hour after the reported suspected road rage incident. Our photographer on scene saw a vehicle with multiple bullet holes in it. Police have not said if the Beltline shooting and the shooting at the Speedway gas station are connected. This is a developing story, and we'll have the latest online on channel3000.com.
Dozens of immigrant supporters rallied at the Capitol ahead of the Joint Finance Committee meeting in response to the GOP stripping a budget provision that would allow undocumented immigrants to obtain driver's licenses.
It's really important to support immigrant workers and families, and this is the mechanism that the governor has used, and therefore it's anti-democratic when the Joint Finance Committee is not permitting a fair process with real community input.
Now, before 2007, Wisconsin did not require proof of citizenship or authorized presence when applying for a license. The group also wants tuition equity for immigrant children, which is included in the governor's proposal. Currently, if they attend the University of Wisconsin or technical college, they must pay out-of-state tuition rates.
Republicans don't like much of Governor Evers' budget. Today, they started by stripping almost 400 proposals and $3 billion. It's a highly partisan process, except for one thing. Naomi Coles joins us at the Capitol with more. Naomi?
Democrats and Republicans came together in a unanimous vote today to approve an expansion of the Mendota Mental Health Treatment Center that's here in Madison. The expansion would add 50 beds for both boys and girls. Now, this marks a major step towards shutting down the state's youth prisons in Lincoln Hills. Long a priority, but set to miss its July closure deadline. Adding 50 beds here, where juveniles can get mental health treatment, means far fewer held in prison.
And it's really going to help in our endeavors with mental health and with our youth. It will give them a chance and an opportunity to come back and hopefully have a happy, healthy, and productive life as they move forward.
Senator Mary Felzowski, who introduced the bill, says Mendota is ready to go forward with the expansion once they have the go-ahead. Now, currently, Mendota only has 29 beds, and those are all for boys. This expansion would add 20 beds for girls. Right now, 6 girls are in the Copper Lakes facility.
Naomi, thank you. If you think it was a little cool today, well, just wait for the weekend. An alert day in the forecast. Gary has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Gary.
Yeah, I want to give you a little advance notice that you're probably going to have to cover up those tender plants tomorrow night as frost is likely. We have that alert day in the forecast for Saturday morning. Widespread frost is likely. Looking for low temperatures here in Madison, right around 32 degrees, but areas well north of Madison up toward the Dells might see temperatures in the upper 20s, and there could be a hard freeze possible in those areas. Visible cloud track today shows morning clouds moving out, but more clouds popping up this afternoon along with a few scattered light showers. But you can see how spotty they are, and if you have one happen, it'll be brief and light, and most of these should be over with in the next few hours, but a few more may pop up later on tonight. Low temperatures this morning because of the cloud cover started out in the lower 40s. Madison dropped to 42. Current temperatures are in the mid to upper 50s. A few places around the 60-degree mark out toward the Mississippi River. By tomorrow morning, we'll be in the upper upper 30s to the lower 40s. Again, just a slight chance for a shower overnight. Tomorrow will be breezy and cool with a high of 55, but that frost potential increases for tomorrow night. I'll have more details and weather in just a few minutes.
All right, Gary, thank you. 20 is plenty. That is the name and the idea behind a program the city is rolling out to reduce the speed limit on some streets to 20 miles per hour.
It's part of the mayor's Vision Zero initiative to reduce the number of people killed on Madison streets. Jamie Perez explains how this could impact your commute.
Last year, we had 15 traffic fatalities, and it's one of the highest that we've had in many years.
Madison leaders have a goal of bringing that number down to 0. One idea to help?
The program is going to reduce the speed limit of our residential streets from 25 miles per hour to 20 miles per hour.
Lowering speed limits citywide by 2022.
According to a study by the AAA Foundation for Traffic Safety, if a car traveling at 20 miles an hour hits a pedestrian, there's a 13% likelihood of severe injury or fatality. Now compare that to 40% going at 30 miles an hour or 73% at 40 miles an hour.
It's a father or a mother and a family that's permanently changed.
Tom Lynch, the city's director of transportation, wants to invest in people rather than infrastructure. Next week, they'll pick 2 neighborhoods to test the 20-mile-per-hour pilot program on.
Make sure that the treatment is distributed to communities of color and the like. And we also would like the neighborhood to be supportive of it. We don't want to impose a pilot on a neighborhood that just doesn't want it.
So clearly, slower speeds and lowering the speed limit can save lives.
The plan also includes making changes to crosswalk markings in high injury areas and adjusting the street's engineering, all in hopes of seeing measurable difference going forward.
We can decide to follow the speed limit, and we can set an example for others around us. We can reset what the normal traffic speed is on our streets.
For News 3 Now, I'm Jamie Perez.
And the Transportation Committee will pick those 2 neighborhoods at its meeting next Wednesday.
DHS data shows 14 people have died from COVID-related illness in the past 24 hours. This as over 31,000 residents received a vaccine. That data shows 38.5% of Wisconsin residents have completed their vaccine series. That's over 2.8 million people. And nearly 44% of Wisconsinites have received at least 1 shot. In Dane County, over 47% of residents have completed the vaccine series, and over 331,000 people have received at least 1 shot.
And the Lodi School District partnered with Hometown Pharmacy to offer COVID-19 vaccines at the high school there today. About 40 students got their shots. Officials say that may sound like a low number, but other students 16 and up may already be vaccinated. Having that clinic on site removes obstacles like transportation and parent availability in an already difficult time.
It's been a challenge, right? So we have a great community, great staff, and great students. It's Teacher Appreciation Week, so a big shout out to all of our teachers and our educators. They have gone above and beyond this year, not just here in Lodi, across the state. Regardless of what model they've been, it's been very difficult. So just a big shout out to them. It has been quite a year for our kids, but our kids are resilient, our staff's resilient, and our community is resilient.
He says the district will look at options to host another clinic if the Pfizer vaccine is approved for those younger children.
Dane County health officials are encouraging anyone 16 and older to not wait to get their vaccine because Pfizer could receive emergency use authorization for children between the ages of 12 and 15.
Everything we are hearing right now indicates that it is quite likely that this approval may happen next week. This means 25,000 to 30,000 more people in our county will become eligible for vaccination, and it will help us get closer to herd immunity.
Another reason to get the vaccine now. Next week will be FEMA's last week helping at the Alliant Energy Center, so it could take longer to get a vaccine. Right now, there are over 400 appointments still available at the Alliant Center through Saturday.
Right now in Rock County, 28 people are hospitalized with COVID-19. Health officials are continuing to encourage residents to get that second vaccine shot.
Of those hospitalized patients, we don't have any records of any of them completing the vaccine series, so none of them are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. There are a few instances where people had received maybe 1 dose of the vaccine and are still severely ill.
Health officials made a change to the mask order. They say that wearing masks outdoors is no longer a requirement.
Some positive news when it comes to vaccines for 12 through 17-year-olds. Moderna says its COVID-19 vaccine was 96% effective in that age group. The company says the shot was well tolerated with no serious safety concerns. Right now, Moderna's vaccine is authorized under the Food and Drug Administration's emergency use program for people who are at least 18 years old. The company is also testing in children as young as 6 months old and expects to ask for emergency authorization in that group later this year. As we said, Pfizer has asked the FDA for emergency use authorization for 12 to 15-year-olds. The company says it is 100% effective in that age group. Pfizer's shot is currently approved for people who are at least 16.
If you're fully vaccinated, you may not be done yet. Moderna's president says booster shots will likely be needed every 9 to 12 months. Data shows about half the participants in the company's booster study no longer have detectable immunity against the newest variants. They do seem to have retained immunity against the original strain. Moderna has said a booster vaccine can protect people against the so-called South African and Brazilian variants. If you're looking to get a COVID vaccine, you can visit our website, channel3000.com. We have information on all Madison providers who are administering the vaccine.
The American Rescue Plan is already benefiting the small business owners in Wisconsin. That is according to Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin. She was in Madison today for her Main Street Tour event, where she met with small business owners who used the Paycheck Protection Program to keep their businesses afloat during the pandemic. Senator Baldwin says helping small businesses was a priority of hers, and she made sure the American Rescue Plan included the $25 billion revitalization program for restaurants, bars, and tap rooms across the country.
It's going to provide a much-needed lifeline for so many folks in Wisconsin and across the country. All of this support is very targeted and necessary to move our Wisconsin economy forward.
Small business owners in Dane County are expecting to get much-needed financial help. The county board is set to approve $15 million into the Small Business Pandemic Support Grant Program this evening. Funds from the grants will come from the county's local aid allocation from the American Rescue Plan. Dane Buy Local will administer the grants. Business owners will be able to fill out an application form beginning next week on Dane Buy Local's website. The 2021 Summerfest lineup is here. This year's headliners include acts like Luke Bryan, Chris Stapleton, Chance the Rapper, Dave Matthews Band, Miley Cyrus, and the Jonas Brothers. A handful of headlining acts have yet to be announced. Because of the pandemic, the festival is happening over 3 different weekends in September instead of its typical stretch at the end of June. The full lineup on Summerfest is available on our website, channel3000.com.
Ahead on News 3 Now at 5, President Biden heads to a red state to sell his massive infrastructure proposal, how he's making the case for paying for that plan. And a favorite child toy is being used as therapy. We'll show you how and for whom. That's ahead at 6 next hour. And on Wall Street, positive numbers across the board. The Dow soaring 318 points. The NASDAQ jumps more than 50. S&P adds 34. We'll be right back.
On CBS, it's a night of comedy and drama, beginning with Young Sheldon, followed by United States of Al, plus Mom, Be Positive, and the thriller Clarice. Then got a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
The lowest prices of the season sale at Ashley HOMESTORE is here. Our hottest new looks are all on sale. Spring doorbusters are up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our furniture sale prices at checkout. And no interest financing for 3 years. Ashley HOMESTORE.
Not all replacement windows are the same. Take a look at our new Eco Sky windows exclusively from Mad City Windows. We're talking about high-performance windows that insulate like walls. They're going to keep the cold out and the heat out in the summertime. That's because of our Sky Mirror technology with layers of low E that give your home an energy upgrade. Remember, we're Wisconsin's #1 remodeler, and now would be a great time to take advantage of our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 on a house full of new windows, interest-free financing for 2 years, and a $100 gift card with purchase. But act now, and we're going to double your savings to $2,000 on new windows. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Call during this program and double your gift from a $25 to a $50 Walmart gift card with estimate. Call 608-338-1616. Let me give you that number again. 608-338-1616, Mad City.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Get up to $1,000 off, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your LeafGuard purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
Get the lowest prices of the season on appliances now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save as much as 40% off clearance and special buy appliances. Plus no interest financing for a year and delivery within 5 days. At Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley HOMESTORE off the Beltline.
Tonight at 6, Rock County sees a rise in COVID hospitalizations, and Republicans plan to write their own budget, stripping away hundreds of the governor's priorities. We'll have live coverage from the Capitol tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
All Americans 16 and older are eligible for the COVID-19 vaccine.
News 3 Now with the very latest vaccine information, bringing you the facts and busting the myths, taking action to help you stay safe. You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Welcome back, everyone. A shooting at an eastern Idaho middle school has injured 2 students and a custodian, and a student suspected of being the shooter has been taken into custody.
So today we had the worst nightmare a school district could encounter.
It happened around 9:15 this morning. Students were evacuated to a nearby high school in the small community of Rigby, which is about 95 miles southwest of Yellowstone National Park. The Jefferson County Sheriff says the victim's injuries are not believed to be life-threatening.
And in Albuquerque, a teacher reported that she thought she saw a student enter the building with a gun. It happened at Tony Hilderman Middle School. A spokesperson says there was a large police presence sent to search the school, but no weapon was found. The Albuquerque PD stated there were no reports of any shots fired. Officials have not said if there are any suspects or if they are continuing to investigate.
President Biden is back on the road to continue pitching his $2 trillion infrastructure proposal, the American Jobs Plan. In Louisiana, President Biden made a push for his massive proposal using the backdrop of a bridge that is past its prime. After receiving a poor inspection rating, the I-10 Calcasieu River Bridge is undergoing a replacement project paid for in part through tolls. The president argues his plan would help with a $115 billion funding increase proposed to modernize bridges and roads.
This state is working to rebuild the I-10 bridge, but we can put America to work in every state, fixing roads and bridges that are in desperate need of repair.
The president's Getting America Back on Track tour plans to sell his Jobs and Families plan, as well as the proposed tax hike to pay for them. Congressional Republicans say undoing the Trump-era tax cuts are a non-starter, but they're open to compromise on an infrastructure bill.
Let's get a look at your certified most accurate weather now. Chief Meteorologist Gary Kennelty with your forecast. Gary?
Well, we thought we'd see a few showers pop up this afternoon. That's exactly what's happening right now. But you can see just how widely scattered these showers are. Not everybody will see them. One batch will come through tonight. We might see another batch later on tonight. Those are actually moving to far northwestern Wisconsin and northern Minnesota. It's actually with a cold front, which is dropping southeastward and will really put the chill in for tomorrow night. In fact, last night, low temperatures outside of southern Wisconsin, where there was cloud cover, were mainly in the 30s and even some 20s up in the northern portion of the state. And already frost advisories have been issued issued for tonight over parts of west central Wisconsin into the Eau Claire area and back toward the Twin Cities, because those clouds will clear out a little bit earlier. We'll have those clouds from those showers to the north and west to keep our temperatures up a bit for tonight, but that won't be the case for tomorrow. In fact, as we take a look at the frost and freeze potential, look for a low tonight of about 39 in Madison, but tomorrow night down to 32 degrees, and that puts us in the frost likely, maybe even a light freeze, especially areas north of Madison where temperatures may drop into the upper 20s. Over the weekend, cloud cover will keep our low temperatures up, but then as we head into Sunday night and Monday night, the possibility exists for some more frost with low temperatures in the middle 30s. So we do have an alert day in the forecast for Saturday morning for that widespread frost across much of southern Wisconsin. And again, the potential is also there for a hard freeze for areas, say, north of Wisconsin Dells. Three things you need to know. The cool weather will continue through the weekend and probably through at least the first part of next week, and then that frost potential Saturday morning and then again Monday morning and Tuesday morning. But milder weather is on the way. We'll just have to wait until the end of next week in order to see that. On Weather Track, still in a cool weather pattern. You look in the Pacific Ocean, there are two branches of the jet stream, the polar jet stream, actually dipping a little farther south than we normally would see at this time of year. Subtropical jet stream, the stronger of the jet streams, passing to the just to the north of the Hawaiian Islands. That's keeping the main active flow into the southern part of the United States. That's been the case through much of the early spring. The polar jet stream, really not that much of a player, and when it does come in from the northwest, that brings down those cooler temperatures, which is what we're going to see at least through the weekend and in the early part of next week. One weather system passed through last night with the showers. The next one, that cold front, but the showers will probably break apart quite a bit before they reach us, so we're not looking at any widespread rain tonight. Temperatures right now in the 50s, but north of that front, temperatures already dropping to the 40s over the Arrowhead, Minnesota. And on Future Track, notice that second little batch of showers moving on through tonight. Then as we clear out for tomorrow night, notice those that's when the temperatures really drop off. Saturday we'll start out with sunshine, then clouds move in, and we could see a couple of showers, especially south of Madison from Saturday night into Sunday. The better chances for rain will stay to the south across parts of Iowa and Illinois. So for tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 55 degrees. It'll be partly sunny, breezy, and cool through the day. And then that frost potential Friday night into Saturday morning with a low of 32, the alert day for Saturday morning. High temperatures staying below normal through the early part of next week. But again, that warm up toward the end of the week. High temperatures back in the mid-70s by next weekend. There'll be some shower and thunderstorm chances at that time. As we check out first warn traffic, we've been seeing some slowdowns on the Beltline in both directions, especially through the construction zone. Eastbound, the delays start around Park Street and go almost all the way to Stoughton Road. So travel times a little bit elevated. 23 minutes on the eastbound Beltline from University Avenue to the interstate. 18 minutes back in the westbound direction. Heading out of Madison, a 25-minute trip from the Beltline to Janesville on I-3990. US 12 from Middleton to Sauk City is a 16-minute commute. And on US 151, East Washington Avenue from downtown to Sun Prairie is an 18-minute trip. That's your News 3 Now First Warn traffic.
Gary, thank you. Most 16-year-olds dream of that new car for their birthday, number 16, but not this Madison teen. How his birthday wish came true ahead at 5.
Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Make sure you have the nicest yard around with help from Menards. We have everything you need to keep your lawn green and evenly watered with a brand new sprinkler system. Right now, all in-ground sprinkler heads and components are 11% off. Reseed those bare patches of your lawn and get it growing fast with Schultz Quick Lawn. A 3-pound bag is now $6.99 after 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Make cleaning a breeze with Eco Sky windows exclusively from Mad City Windows. And here's why. Our innovative CertaForce balance system provides easy lift action backed with a lifetime warranty. You're going to love our windows.
These new windows, the full screens are already up. It's convenient. The double hungs are very nice. There's a nice glide. There's no cranky sound coming up.
Why don't you call now during our spring blowout sale? Save $1,000 on a house full of new windows, interest-free financing for 2 years, $100 gift card with purchase. But act now, and we're going to double your savings to $2,000 on new windows. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Call during this program. We're going to double your gift with estimate from a $25 to a $50 Walmart gift card. Call 608-338-1616. Let me give you that number again. 608-338-1616, Mad City.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection is here 24 hours a day.
7 days a week for all your residential and commercial plumbing services.
From installation, repairs, and maintenance to complete sewer and drain cleaning, we've got you covered.
Visit MononaPFP.com.
Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection, a name you can trust when service is a must.
The light at the end of the tunnel isn't shining so brightly for everyone. Families continue to fight for survival. Some jobs are gone forever. Bills pile up. But please know, you have not been forgotten. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
It used to be that when you were healthy, you didn't have to think about healthcare.
You didn't care which doctors invented which treatment.
But now, things are different.
Now when you or someone close to you is sick, that's all you care about.
A doctor with answers. A medical team you can trust.
That treats you like you're important.
UWHealth. Remarkable medicine. Remarkable care.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
Developing story out of Minnesota as FBI agents and police in St. Cloud are responding to a hostage situation. This is at a Wells Fargo bank, according to the CBS affiliate in the Twin Cities. It's a live look at the scene. St. Cloud police say they were called to the bank shortly after 2 this afternoon on a report of a possible robbery. This is a developing story. The latest can be found on our website, channel3000.com.
Well, many 16-year-olds have one gift on their mind, finally getting that driver's license. Jackson Vanderloo's Sweet 16, though, is a little different.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
On his 16th birthday today, he went to a UWHealth clinic to get a Pfizer vaccine. On the first day, he was eligible. Jackson and his mom worked hard to lock down an appointment specifically for this day, and they say it's a big relief.
I'm ready because once I'm fully vaccinated, I'll be able to do more things safer. I'll get to return a little bit to normal life or life before COVID kind of. It's definitely unique. I think it's a good birthday present.
After celebrating his birthday tonight, Jackson will snag that other big milestone. Tomorrow, he'll get his driver's license.
Well, that's a bit of a surprise. The First Lady and an English teacher, Dr. Jill Biden, traveled to Nevada to surprise this year's National Teacher of the Year. That would be Juliana Urtubey, and this was live on CBS this morning. She's a special ed teacher, Kermit Booker Elementary School there in Vegas, called Miss Earth. She uses a garden as her classroom and has raised funds for garden programs at 2 Las Vegas schools. She's known for going above and beyond, meeting her students' differing academic, social, and behavioral needs, many of whom are English language learners.
Teaching is heart to work, you know, it's a work of the heart, and it's about connecting and making relationships.
The National Teacher of the Year is chosen by the Nonprofit Council of Chief State School Officers. Final check of your first foreign forecast in just a moment. Stay with us.
Right now, get $500 off stressless signature-based recliners or recliners with classic power, and $200 off new motorized stressless Max and Mike recliners, the latest great innovation from Stressless. Plus, get $200 off each stressless Mary and Emily sofa seat. Celebrate 50 years of stressless comfort and save at the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Our Eco Sky windows are airtight. That means they're going to keep out the allergens that could affect your hay fever, sneezing, and other springtime allergies. Call about the Eco Sky windows exclusively from Mad City Windows right now. Listen to this. They're 114% more airtight than your average vinyl window. Beautiful windows that just open up a room. Now be a great time to call Mad City Windows during our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 on a house full of new windows. Interest-free financing for 2 years. $100 gift card with purchase. But act now, and we're going to double your savings to $2,000 on new windows. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Last chance to call in during this program. And we're going to double your gift from a $25 to $50 Walmart gift card with your estimate. Call 608-338-1616. Let me give you that number again. 608-338-1616, Mad City.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get a large Taco Grande pizza. Papa Murphy's.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
The time is right to do something nice for your home. Why not replace your gutters with LeafGuard, the only gutter system that has earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval? Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. LeafGuard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more clogs, guaranteed. LeafGuard carries a lifetime warranty, so your home's foundation will be protected forever, and our customers couldn't be happier.
They're the best. I don't have to worry about the gutters getting clogged up with the seeds, the branches, the dirt, the roof sheddings, and it's just one less worry for me.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Get up to $1,000 off, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your LeafGuard purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, tonight, the incentives to get the vaccine. Could you get a free manicure, savings bond, or beer just for getting your shot? Plus, making history. We're with the first all-female Marine platoon as it graduates from boot camp. And writing her own ticket. Meet a high school senior who was accepted to 29 colleges. That's all tonight, right here on the CBS Evening News.
Some generous donors have helped a Brooklyn mom out of a jam after her 4-year-old son ordered more than $2,600 worth of popsicles on Amazon.
How priceless is this little guy? Noah managed to order 51 cases of SpongeBob SquarePants popsicles.
Oh, he's got good taste.
Amazon won't take them back, so Noah's mom, who is a social worker student at NYU and a mother of 3, couldn't afford to pay for them, so she started a GoFundMe, and more than $6,500 has been donated so far. Noah's mom says any extra cash will help pay for his education.
Canalti and I love SpongeBob. Little known secret.
That's Dr. Professor Mr. Patrick.
Final check, Gary.
Yeah, no, just a few showers out there. Those will die down, and looks like we'll see a quiet night then.
All right, we'll be back at 6. CBS Evening News is next.